All right, so what you have here is an AUX day, rotation of the trunk, pelvis, and torso. What you're witnessing here is a couple movements. I basically have 10 exercises that I put inside of a workout, rooted around rotation. And what it's really doing is just sending blood to desired areas to enhance the look and the feel of the body. So with this one, we got the leg abducting away. And if you look at the pelvis, you can see that pelvis is deeply involved. It runs up through the low back, all the way up and through the triceps, especially on that right side. And also collapses the hips in the front to taper out the hips, the V-taper. Okay, so we switch sides here. And this was my first group of exercises here. So everything I did with 3 sets of 12 to 20 reps. And I think I started here with about 50 pounds for every exercise. And then I started playing around with heavier weight toward the latter exercises. So you look how that front of the hips collapse. Keep you from getting those tight hip flexors when you can work in reverse. Notice it's a free-flowing socket. I'm working off that femur bone and working right on into that ball and socket. All right, so now you want to get some of that glute, that rump. There you go. Key. That left leg, definitely want a nice little give there. Because what's happening is you got to stabilize through that pelvis as you work from that high to low back kick. Note I got the knee joint bent. With that knee being bent there, it can maximize more of the hamstring glute to do the work, as opposed of the calf doing more of the extension with that whole exercise. So yeah, we want to cut the calf muscles out, concentrate on the hamstrings and the glute. And if you can really see them working that spine and getting everything involved, and what that's going to do is produce a really round flow. 360 really. Alright, here's the other side. Same thing, you'll notice we're going to keep that knee bent, drive that heel up toward the ceiling. And this one looks slightly different than the other side because I like to keep my individuality on each side of my body. I don't use them the same. I've never used them the same. And I train them different for different purposes. Alright, so yeah, let's get that body. And this one, the front of the pelvis should feel really nice as you get that glute extension on back. What up? And what you'll notice is just like, as we do more and more reps, with some good weight, you just send more and more blood to these regions. And like every day you wake up, when you work with this kind of style, you wake up feeling girthy, just not inflamed, but girthy, like, man, I can stand strong, you know what I mean? Like, it's a beautiful feel. And I encourage you all to get up and get after it every single day. Take 1 or 2 days off a week. We build muscle up here. Got that glute. And again, with all these exercises, we knock them out. 3 sets and 12 to 20 reps. All right, so now we want to work with the adductors. The adductors we want to add to the body. So these adductors, they originate all in through the pelvis and the back, believe it or not. And they travel all the way down past the knee. and along that whole femur bone. So as you work this movement here, note that we are working with the glute as well. So when you bring that leg on across the front of the body, you should feel sometimes that beam a massage through some of your muscle. And oh boy, if you haven't used them, get ready for that feeling. But other than that, you're looking to pack up some girth to the inside of those thighs. I like to set the beam up a little higher so we get the leg up a little higher as well. And then as we cross down through the front, again, you should feel the front of that pelvis collapsing, and that's a really good thing. You know, it loosens up the low back. It's just a beautiful movement. And I like how we cut off that knee, cut off the ankle. So remember, the less joints that you have to deal with, that you have to cross, the greater the impact potential you have to the muscles. So I'm really shaking the butt here. You know what I mean? So to the left, right, innards. Alright, so now as we load up, shift to the upper portions of the body. This one here, I guess you can call it a pec fly, but it's more of like a fly with an internal rotation here. You know, we slightly bring that shoulder across, and even to initiate this move, I'm using the rear delt of that left side. And the legs are very important because you don't want them straight legs, and you don't want them just chilling back there. So you really want to engage the body as you work, pushing through the palm. Got a nice soup cup grip. Let's check it out. Bend on this side leg. Look at that muscle count. Look from the back of the body forward. The back is the true movement. What I like about this move too is if you can get that rear delt to initiate this movement, it cuts on your serratus. It also turns on those lats. And you get a good, nice wraparound feel from the inside. Never forget, y'all, it's an inside job. We're working all the way down through those glutes on this rotation here, y'all. Inside. Bringing them around. Just like a pec fly. Alright, and then this one we're gonna work in reverse. You notice I step down with the right side so we can use that right side to drive through the ground and really work through that rear delt and get a good lift out. Sometimes I use the lateral heads of the deltoids to get that good lift out of there as well, but we just want to work really with the upper back and rotate inward, and it's almost at a nice angle as that left shoulder almost wants to point at the right foot. And it's a key thing, you know, we just want to keep things active. So when we were working with this this whole four-way legs, we spent about 40 minutes of work. Almost, yeah, it's about 40 minutes of work. Each one of these exercises, 3 sets, 12 to 20 reps. I think we slid one in with 8 reps. Let's see it. Mention of it. But I want to say thank you all for all the likes, and even a couple people been sharing my content, you know, and I appreciate that because, you know, the more stuff I just keep picking to y'all, man, you know, you spread it to your own people, you know, after a while everybody start getting fit, you know. It'll be 2020 all over again. Alright, this one here, you know what I'm saying, I'm using the bar with my upper body to kind of drive the body down over it. To engage the core muscles a little more. And I really like on that leg extension because I feel like the obliques really get involved in that leg extension. And that way I can use that strength to bring it back. Then we got one more piece here. We'll go to the other side. I like that forward drive through the knee. Get the whole trunk involved. Notice the loose pelvis, the loose spine, put everything firmly with it. Exercising power with this one so you get the muscles to pop out at you. And we aim for performance. this one here, these were freestyles. So the rep scheme was 12 to 20, and on both sides of the body, had it at 50 pounds. Again, this was three sets for this exercise. One with the left, one with the right is one set, and it's all free flowing as long as you're moving angles, adding some rotations in there, and consistent work. You need all the reps. So yeah, we noticed like the pelvis is really getting involved. The more I brought that rope close to the pelvis. On this side, this is my left side, so I really like that shoulder girdle to be intact. Like use it for a lot of things, so take it out wide. You see those rotations come back here in a second. Try to really side differently. Just so happens to balance out. Everything well put together, thought out. We execute. We expect the results. You understand? So we don't just set a date, we set results. Alright, and then here, last exercise while we were in this. Alright, we got the front squat here. Just load them up. Yep, these deep boys. The front load in there, nice deep sets. Should feel those quads picking you out. Thrive to the top. Let's go. Alright, so as we finish out this set, nope. We'll press at the end. Not totally necessary. Just like a little bit of extra.